Hey there, Scott Kaiser-Necco Frericks of Team 4-Star here, and has your local government recently enacted legislation that has forced certain websites to ban access in your state? Well, as a Texan myself, I'd like to talk to you about Surfshark VPN. Surfshark is a virtual private network that keeps your information safe and private, routing your IP address through several locations all over the world. Do you have a deep need for that BBC? Well, don't worry, because with Surfshark VPN, you can watch Doctor Who from anywhere in the world. Plus that other thing you were thinking of. Whether it's Disney Plus or Netflix, geo-blocking is a thing of the past. And don't worry, you can look up any freaky deaky thing you like. We won't judge, we can't, because with Surfshark VPN, we don't know who you are. And neither will anybody else. And you can use it on as many devices as you like. Desktop, laptop, on your phone in the bathroom at work. And it even has an antivirus add-on, because it's always best to use protection. Best of all, you can get 3 extra months of this wonderful service free just by going to surfshark.com/4starbento and entering the promo code 4starbento. And if you're still feeling unsure, they have a 30-day money-back guarantee. So subscribe to Surfshark today. And remember, we might not know what you're looking at, but you know. You'll always know. Secure your privacy with Surfshark. Enter coupon code 4starbento for an extra 3 months free at surfshark.deals/4starbento. What would your mother think? Oh no, this one!
Oh my god, are we
Princess Trunks!
Step into the Grand Tour, Dragon Ball
GTFS. Back into the Grand Tour, episodes 6, 7, and 8.
Yep.
The Queen Bee and Princess Trunks.
Oh, so this was a roller coaster in terms of quality.
That first episode was a vibe.
Oh my
I like episode 6. I liked it a lot.
Episode 6, Goku the Dentist, is no questions the best episode.
Best episode I've seen so far.
Yeah, out of the.
And it's what you might just qualify as filler if it didn't, they didn't get a Dragon Ball out of it.
Well, but that's just it though.
It's just a little adventure.
Yeah, in a show that is supposed to be about little adventures while they find the Dragon Balls, this is perfect.
Yeah.
This is perfect. It's adorable. It's clever. It's so freaking whimsical. The whimsy, man. The whimsy. This is what the show should be.
Yeah, see, I can deal with this.
Yes.
It's so cute. Pan gets like a really good costume change. Like she gets this like adorable bug getup. There's some cute little insect designs. Like it's just a world of giant creatures.
Yes.
That's all the premise was. And it's like what kind of adventures could they have there? And it turns out very cute ones.
Yeah, it feels very much like one of those like Aesop tales a little bit. Mm-hmm. They land in a world of giant things and
like a Gulliver's Travels.
Yes,
type situation.
yes, Gulliver's Travel. And it's so, oh my gosh, just everything with the bees and the giant and the way that they solve it with Goku doing the Kamehameha to take out the tooth is a little silly. Actually, Goku just whips out Kamehamehas a lot to solve problems, it feels like.
Yeah, I mean, it worked.
Yeah.
I don't know, I thought it was really cute this episode. You got Pan who shows up. She got a costume change kind of out of nowhere. She looks exactly like one of the Queen Bees, so I'm guessing she killed one and took its skin. But it's a cute look.
It reminds me a little bit of Mario with the bee outfit.
Yeah, a little bit.
But, oh my gosh, yeah. No, I genuinely liked that whole episode. That is the vibe that I was hoping for.
Yeah, with like the little adventure saga that we got here.
Yeah, and we
it kind of continues on, but I love the little the bee designs were adorable.
Oh, the baby bees! The baby bees!
Yeah, Pan gets kidnapped. She gets dragged into the hive because they think, she's the queen. They start trying to feed her, and then all the larvae pop out, and it turns out they're just little eggs with tiny little baby bees.
I do like, so her first instinct is generally correct. She's like, oh God, there's larvae in those. Oh God, oh God.
Yeah, you got kidnapped by a giant insect. What are you gonna do?
Yeah, and then she's freaking out, and then she immediately, just like us, realizes, oh no, they're adorable, stupid babies. Yeah, this is perfect.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Oh, little baby bee. They don't even have a larva stage.
Oh my God, that's so cute. I could die. Oh my god, the adorabies. The babies.
I love them. And I love that Goku the entire time is like, she's fine.
Oh yeah, no, it's so great. So they hear
They hear her scream like, help! And Trunks is like, we should go help her. Goku's like, yes.
I like how Goku's like, she's fine, don't worry about her.
It's good. Don't worry. She's having a B plot. Eh?
Okay, all right, I'm giving you that one. I can't not give you that one. I don't know who I agree with more, and that's fun, because it's like, on one hand, Trunks is right to want to, like, if she's screaming, hey, maybe we need to go check on that, but like, on the other side of that coin, Goku's like, don't worry, she can take care of herself, which is kind of great.
Yeah.
I sort of love that.
At this stage, Goku's like, I don't sense anything that's actually danger here. But they do end up going chasing her, and they find a spider web with, like, antenna sticking out of it, which is kind of what Pan was wearing. And they kick the spider, and they end up rescuing the queen bee and, solving that whole situation.
It's really convenient in that regard, but
Who knows what the queen was doing outside of the hive to begin with, but it's what you gonna do?
Hey, look, sometimes you gotta go out.
Benefit of the doubt.
Yeah. So tell me, girl, do you like jazz?
Ah,
Oh,
she accidentally appropriated their culture.
that's Herbie. It's cute. It's a cute episode.
It's a very cute episode, like with the giant dude and all his animal friends.
Literally the gentle giant.
Yeah. He, like, the Dragon Ball got stuck in an apple. He bit into the apple. It got stuck in a cavity in his tooth. And for anybody with, like, dental issues, like dental phobias, I can see why it would make you uncomfortable. Goku literally knocks the tooth out,
Then it's
reaches
holding-
in,
yeah,
and just kind of, like, grabs it out of there. It chips off some of the enamel as it's pulling out. It's like, probably too much detail for what they were doing, but I liked it. I thought it was a very charming, cute episode. Best one so far, hands down.
Best episode so far.
Where were these motherfuckers for the Tournament of Power?
He seems like a pleasant dude.
Yeah, he's chill.
Oh my god, look at him. Hanging out
Giant
with all these
ibexes.
Oh my
and his
God.
turkey vulture, and
Aww. He's literally a gentle giant.
I mean, not to the fish.
He's pescatarian.
You need your protein.
Oh. Why is this episode so cute?
Yeah, I like this one. It's interesting because they introduced Giru in the previous arc, but it wasn't until these episodes where he actually started becoming a character.
Yeah. Like
They named him in the latest episode.
yes, he now has a name. His name is Giru, and he's like, honestly, it is kind of nice to see him as a character. I do like the. It's sort of sad though. They set up this idea of he incorporates whatever he eats.
Yeah, he's the utility.
But then they don't do that again. And like the whole thing with him eating the ship is funny.
So Pan had to tie him up.
Yeah. Guess we'll have to see how that works moving forward. I don't know if the next two are the worst, but they weren't, because they weren't boring. I'll say that.
They
were
weren't
not boring.
They weren't boring. They you mentioned that this one kind of felt like an Aesop's Fable or a Gulliver's Travels type situation. The next one reminded me of a old Norse mythology tale of Thor having to dress up as a woman to get his hammer back from somebody who had tricked him of it.
Okay.
Because they end up on this planet of humans. I guess they're elf-like humans. They do have pointy ears.
Yeah.
And they're being tormented by this giant catfish boy.
Yep.
Who
Zenima?
I honestly,
Yeah.
Done.
No, I know what you mean.
big fat catfish man who's basically just doing an oolong.
Yeah, it's basically they're pulling a bit of an oolong story where and initially they try.
At least he's not taking child brides. But
yeah, well, at least the people forget.
Oolong's supposed to be like 5.
Yeah, Oolong was supposed to be like closer to that age.
But then they gave him the voice of like a 40-year-old carnival barker.
Then they made him sound like this, and that completely ruined that.
Why are you trying to steal my child brides?
What are you talking about? I'm 5 years old. For me, they're just brides.
I'm a child groom.
Oh
no.
I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Yeah, Zunama.
Zunama.
Yeah.
John, 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 Chaka-chan.
よーし続けてズー生を酔っ払わせてヒゲをちょん切っちゃう作戦開始
I didn't realize that particular tune was universal.
Well, remember, at this point, Japan had a lot of American films.
Oh, he got a little bow tie. Look at him. He's all dressed for the occasion.
I like how he's like, you need to dress up. Me, bow tie.
He's dressed up. Think he's gonna find anything else that fits him? I'm surprised he found a bow tie. He's so happy. Look at that horrible little incel. His entire threat is that like he can cause earthquakes for the people by wiggling his whiskers. But the girl doesn't want to marry him. Go
Yeah.
figure.
Yeah.
So they dress up Trunks. We get Princess Trunks.
Yeah, it is kind of funny that they try to do it with Goku first, as if homaging the original. But then they're like, no, this isn't gonna work.
Ain't gonna work.
And I love how Trunks immediately picks up on when it's not working with Goku. He just tries to tiptoe on out of there because he's like, I don't have the waist to pull this off.
But he did.
But he did though.
He did.
But he did though.
He did though. I want that as an alternate costume in a fighting game now.
Yeah, if Sparking Zero knows what it's doing, it's going to make that a
Yeah,
costume.
messy bitch Trunks. Let's go.
How do you serve in a Saiyan way?
Trunks found out. Yeah, I want messy slut Trunks.
Trunks is a messy bitch and he lives
That
for
messy
drama.
bitch. Knew it.
Oh no, he's like, I'm still into it. Even better. It's sort of interesting because the whole cross-dressing storyline with Trunks is kind of an infamous, it's one of the more remembered parts of the earlier GT stuff. So when I saw that, like Trunks the Bride, I'm like, oh, okay, I remembered most of the story. I'd actually forgotten that he couldn't actually make the earthquakes. I kind of like spaced
Yeah,
on
they
that.
find out like after they cut off his whisker with the JRPG hero that tags along and essentially does one thing.
Also, where did they get the giant scissors? I want an answer. Where did those giant scissors come from? I need
Clearly
to
they
know.
were planning this for a while because I guess they were in the village. I thought they were going to, Chekhov's gun us a little bit because like at the beginning of that episode, Giru eats a pair of scissors, and we've established that the things he eats become a part of him. So I thought, oh, maybe he'll be the scissors.
Yeah,
But
see,
now whatever, and that's whatever. I don't really care. But it was something that I thought was going to happen, but
we
didn't.
keep coming up with ways to make the show more interesting.
Just have Goku holding up a cell phone. I am sending this to Vegeta. No, that'd be Pan energy.
Yeah, no, that would be time.
ズー生を酔っ払わ
This is a two-parter?
Of course it is.
What the fuck?
The whole Zunama stuff is just kind of,
There.
yeah, it's not, like, Zunama's annoying. He's kind of just big and annoying.
And
that weird
whatever filter they
yeah.
put on him is bizarre. Like it's supposed to give him like the resonance of a giant person, because he's big, like not giant, but like probably about 10 feet tall, big wide boy.
Yeah, possibly between 10 and 20 feet, depending on if he's like standing up tall enough. But
And whether the artist
cares
about scale.
That changes from shot to shot
A bit.
But yeah, that voice, that filter, it gets annoying really quick.
Yeah, inoffensive is the way I'd put, is what I'd give for those episodes. Probably didn't need to be a two-parter. Again, if Vegeta was there, that shit would have been solved in a second. But that would make for probably a less interesting, less cute show.
I do have to say, I appreciate that the show is trying to choose violence second.
Yeah.
Like with the bees.
And it's usually Pan that's like, no, don't stop. We're not going straight to fight. And Goku's like,
Well, it's sort of funny. Like, okay, you had the bees, right?
Mm-hmm.
She doesn't want to fight them. She could probably, but she also realizes like there's no reason to fight them. They don't understand what's happening. Oh, good. They didn't have to beat up some poor bee. Yeah.
歯を浄化しと間違えるなんて
bees are the bros of the insect universe.
Bees are great.
I love bees.
We need to save the bees. Save the goddamn bees. And I like that. I like the fact that like, oh, we don't need to fight the bees.
Just go along with the whimsical journey.
Yeah. And then when it comes to Zanama, they're like, oh, well, we'll trick him and then cut off his whiskers. And I'm over here like, Goku could just do
rip it off.
Yeah, Goku just like fly in there and then cut it off with his key or something. It's not that complicated.
Yeah.
But then no, we have to get him drunk and then we have to use scissors.
Also, we've kind of established that in these episodes, Goku's kind of a side character. Like,
Yeah.
whenever something's going on in the foreground, Goku's usually off just vibing in the background, doing like a dance or just like being a kid.
Goku vibing in the background is my favorite part of this show, bar none.
He's me in 3rd grade when I hadn't been diagnosed with ADD yet. Just. Why is Goku just dancing with Giru?
I'm sorry, Goku in the background in all these episodes is just having fun.
He's just a vibe.
But I will say the big problem is he is the problem solver.
Yeah.
When everything else goes to shit, and inevitably it does, he's the guy over there solving the problem. The main problem, usually the final problem. Because, did it with Redict and mostly Dunkia. Did it with the giant in the tooth. Did it with the volcano twice.
Yeah, he pulled a Roshi. He blew up the planet, or he blew up the volcano.
Yeah, and with the Kamehameha. So it's hey, if you're gonna give us these whimsical journeys, these adventures, maybe let's find a way to kind of end these without the same thing over and over again.
Episode 7, or that last episode, was the first one that Trunks actually did something.
Kinda, yeah.
It was the first time that Trunks did something other than pilot the ship.
And that was literally just
bopping
Tsunama
on the head.
Yeah.
And I had to reflect on that. I was like, holy shit, that's the first time he's done something.
I think you're right, because I remember when that happened and I was like, oh shit, Trunks just hit him. Why is that so significant?
Yeah, why does that matter?
Yeah.
Oh my god, Trunks did something.
It was that easy? It's such a weird makeup. The makeup of this crew forces Trunks to have to be the straight man. If it had been Piccolo, it would have been way.
I'm gonna stick by that. I'm gonna stick by that. Piccolo being the 3rd would have been an infinitely more interesting show.
I wholeheartedly agree, but unfortunately, we have to get. And there are some people out there who are gonna say but Kid Trunks barely had anything to do besides be Goten's friend and a fusion partner for Z, and I'm
say the same thing for Goten.
I mean, yeah, Goten gets sidelined, and then Trunks isn't even the same character he was. So what's the point? Just bring in Piccolo.
Yeah, bring in a character that people already know. People especially a character that can play the straight man very well.
Yeah,
but that's griping.
Yeah.
And that's not what this is about. Either way, I mean, it's a little Dragon Ball gripe tour, I guess. I don't know.
Gripe time.
Gripe time. Well, maybe you shouldn't have decided to live in it.
Wait, so you've been living... Will this hurt you, or will you be fine? Because all the stuff you've been stealing is about to go up in...
Dante's Inferno, yeah.
Yeah, what the fuck? Why would you do that? Why would you store stuff here? Why would you live here? If you... What? What?
Rent's cheap. Princess Trunks episode, we got a little bit of joy out of that,
There's some funny moments. There are still funny moments. There are some little bits here or there that still work.
And then there's the genuine gem that was that B episode.
Yeah, I can't get over. If you see any of the footage of us watching that, half of it's just me smiling and going, "Oh my god, it's so cute!"
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was an adorable episode, and as long as there are gems like that episode as we move forward. The last episode ended with the fucking Para brothers showing up, and I'm very fucking confused. They can be ready for natural disasters. Although if earthquakes are as prominent on
What?
Okay, yeah.
Huh? No, him!
Who the Is that one of the Para brothers?
Yes!
僕たちは無事ドラゴンボールを取り返すことができるのだろうか
The fuck?
Oh boy.
I mean, I know what it leads to because it's one of the most infamous what the fuck kind of scenes in GT.
Hold on for what's about to happen next, because You are about to see rewrites happening in real time, bro.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, the next several episodes are a journey as we finally get into the what is supposed to be our first real main villain.
A real arc.
Yeah. Shit's about to go real weird for the next several episodes.
So fucking weird and out of nowhere. Like there's just this dude, telekinesis. I got the ball now. Transforms, and it took me a second. Like my brain just could not parse what I was looking at for a moment.
Because literally in the last 20 seconds, the Don Par brother shows up, takes the Dragon Ball,
jumps up to his like Mary Poppins umbrella.
Yeah.
And then I'm just sitting there like, I recognize that design. Why do I?
Para.
Made it down thick like whole milk.
Raise the cave! Raise!
Bo par par, bo par par, bo par par, bo par par.
Next time
On Dragon Ball GTFS.